think the plan from the composer is to just straight transition away from Shack, not allowing the Naiad to have time to water it off, using the broken windows and his skill immediately, and maybe head towards Big Boat and use the catapults to gain even more distance.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like that Merc is going to be showing themselves here. I don't really think that this. It looks like looks like they're going to go for the same playstyle, having the Merc come over towards this crab shack area, making sure that he's being shown, making sure that Tinnitus is baiting there, and that composer is going to be able to walk away free. And as we mentioned, with his increased decoding, and the more he decodes with the what is it that passive he gets as he hits those notes, he's gonna become something of a terror. And looks like he'll be chasing the prospector over here, over at Big Rock. Doesn't have any water just yet, but there's been a lot of rotating going on, so the ciphers don't look too decoded just yet.
Yeah, this is definitely unexpected though, chasing possibly the hardest character besides Mercenary. First Magnet seems to will be using here.
Oh!
Blink miss, Blink.
Oh!
Does cancel the pallet breaking. I think a hit will be gets here. Yep. 77% on the Prospector. That was certainly a series of events happened, but I think this is looking better for the Naiad than the survivors.
Schmitty looks like he will get caught there on the slow vault, and he'll be going down.
Yeah.
However, this is still acceptable because Blink was forced out, so the chance for a redemption kite is quite strong. However, the ciphers, I think they're quite low.
Yeah, they certainly are because of that rotation in early game. The Naiad going all across the map to get to the Prospector definitely caught the survivors off guard. I think it's not the end of the world for survivors, because the Prospector does have two magnets, and Blink was used. Body block from the Merc. Merc just needs to get away and let Prospector do his thing now. Let's see how the Prospector would deal with this. A dash does get the dash in. Second dash dodges it. Water.
He's gonna stun. He's gonna push himself into the water and get popped.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. I do think this is very well played by the Naiad. Always stand behind the Prospector, and then if the Prospector uses a magnet, he'll just push himself into the puddle and not being able to escape. Very well done by the Naiad. And again, because of the insolence, this is already full presence. If not to mention the rebound kite, the rescue is already difficult. The Mercenary needing to get healed, I do not think the survivors are gonna plan to rescue. I do think they're just gonna sell.
I do think so as well, and it also hurts just as much because we can't forget that looks like they are gonna go for it. Oh
yeah,
and
Prospectors still have two magnets.
He's gonna get a terror shock.
Oh, that's very unfortunate, but does get the rescue off. Prospector needs to work something here. Now it does have two dashes. Does get the first dash in. Second dash. Oh no.
And he does have eyes on that Mercenary, so he does know where the Mercenary is going to be going. Now, what makes this down as much painful for me, personally, is that the Prospector had Flywheel, and if he did not stun himself into that wall, it's possible he could have flywheeled the water, and he continues to kite at small boat for up till how long? Now the survivors have found themselves in a difficult position. They have some cipher progress spread around the map, with it looks like middle being around 30%, Big Rock's being at 85%, the big boat just popped. So it is still possible they can draw here, especially since Merc does have that increased chair time. Looks like he's trying to make his way to the cipher, but they're gonna pop, and I think they'll be getting a hit here. Yep, trying to mind game, but it looks like they're just going the best mind game. The best mind game is no mind game, and they're just gonna walk through.
Yeah, definitely. Toy Merchant trying to get close to the chair. Naiad soon is going to have a dash. Does land it. Toy really needs to avoid that puddle there. Yep, flywheel there to avoid the puddle maybe, or to avoid a hit. I don't think a before half is happening. However, Toy Merchant luckily have that catapult ready. to avoid any dashes or puddle and
Oh no.
safely reaching the chair. Cypher's
Mm-hmm.
already at 80%. Uh, this yeah, water already going off. Dust F get the dash and dodges the puddle. Very well done. Uh, Naya still have the chance here to make a puddle off chair,
Oh,
and
oh!
she does get the hit away from the chair. Rescue does go off. Doesn't hit the Merc. Oh, tried to blink there maybe. Misses. Merc now have 2 elbow pads. Should be able to kite for a while.
Trying to water down this
Unless.
Merc. He gets the.
Oh
He
my
gets the.
God.
He's able to water the Merc as he's in his elbow pad. So he'll be going down now. He's gonna bleed the Merc now. The Merc is dead on chair, but he's gonna try and go for that toy merchant here. Because he knows if he cheers that Merc, he might. Oh, looks like the composer's gonna get off the gate now.
Yeah, the gate's not ready yet. It's only at 70. Naya does maybe think that, oh, the gate might be open at this point. I should just chase to Toy Merchant. Toy Merchant doesn't really have any catapults nearby, nor items. Yep, Blink does get the Toy Merchant. Chair will be happening here. I'm not sure. The Merc is at 90% self-heal. Should be able to pick himself up and try to make a mad dash for the gate.
Yeah. Now we have ourselves in an interesting position here. I think the Naiad, I personally would have confirmed my kill on the Mercenary since he was dead on chair. But now that the Merc is over here or is over in in by walls, we don't exactly know where he's gonna go. He could go to Cornfield as a mind game for the Hunter, anticipating they'll go to Big Rock, or if he goes to Big Rock, the Composer might rescue. So personally, I think sharing the Merc is the best case since he went down relatively fast, and as a Naiad, you do have that mobility with your dashes. So I do think she probably should have chaired the Merc